Greetings, beloved. I hope you're doing well. I have an encouragement today, and I hear God say the vindication process is very near. The vindication process is very near because what happens in judgment in many parts of the world, depending on the legal system, there will be an opportunity for both of the parties, it could be after the closing arguments, to still mitigate and aggravate. But in mitigation, it may look like, the legal representative saying, oh, but don't be so harsh in your punishment to this person or in your judgment to this person because they served in the public service, because they do have good deeds that they have done in the past. Or do not be so harsh on this individual because, they are a mother, they are a breadwinner. They may have things that they can speak in order to cushion the blow of the judgment. But in the same vein, the other party can also aggravate and say, but in as much as you want to show this person mercy and grace, they premeditated this. They plotted, they planned, their will was involved. They knew exactly what it is that they're doing when the crime was committed. And you will find that maybe the judge, will take time to consider the things that are being put before him before the judgment is then effected. But what I heard God say is there is, in very unique situations, where he himself, God, is going to aggravate and testify against people that continue to be stubborn pursuers for the children of God. And what this means is where God has shown grace and mercy in the past, and that grace and mercy was rejected, God will testify and say, but I did show grace, but I did show mercy. I'm taken back to the book of Isaiah. It was a message where I titled Mercy Has Ended. And God said, even if I was to show them grace, even if I was to show them mercy, there are people that refuse to repent from their actions. And those are the very individuals that God is saying in this hour, at this advanced stage of judgment and vindication for his people, he will testify against them. I want us to read from the book of Psalms 50. Hear this, beloved. Let's read verse 6 and 7. Let the heavens declare his righteousness, for God himself is judge. Hear, O my people, and I will speak, O Israel, and I will testify against you. I am God, your God. When there is unrepentant wickedness, when there is warnings that have gone forth and they are ignored deliberately, God will aggravate. God will testify against such cases. Because, beloved, when the will of a person is involved in executing wickedness, in witchcraft, in being a stubborn pursuer, even when the warnings have gone out, even when God has been tugging at their heart, even when God has been using messages, even when God has been using stumbling blocks, confusions in their camp. Because when there's a confusion in the camp of the enemy, that is also another opportunity where they can look back and say, oh, but this attack is not working. Oh, but this thing that I'm trying is actually failing. That should be ordinarily an opportunity for the person that is attacking a child of God to then draw back and say, okay, so this is not working. I've tried this and it's still not working. That in a person with wisdom who has the right mind, that should tell them that, okay, maybe what I'm doing is going to fail. Maybe this person is dangerously protected by God. Maybe this individual is not to be touched. Maybe this individual is somebody that I should not be focusing my wicked energies on. But even when that happens and people still choose to stubbornly pursue against all the warnings that have gone from God, God will testify against them. And the testimony will be this: I have warned you. I have shown you grace. I have shown you mercy. I have done everything in my power that I know to do as your God in order to tell you that the conduct that you are going through, or the conduct that you are showing in attacking a child of God, is actually not correct. Verse 23, it says, whoever offers praises glorifies me, and to him who orders his conduct aright, I will show the salvation of God. So God is saying, when you choose to set your conduct right, when you choose to do, is it a 180 turn? I hope it's a 180 turn, and change direction altogether, God is going to acknowledge that. But where there is persistent, stubborn, consistent witchcraft attacks, he will testify against them. So I want you to know, beloved, the vindication is at a very, very advanced stage. And this is good news for you, beloved, because it means your tears are going to be wiped away. It means that times of refreshing are starting to come. It means that those attacks are going to start decreasing. It means that you will now have an opportunity to focus your energies on the plans and the dreams and the visions that God has set for your life. There has to be a time, beloved, where we are just not in the offensive mode 24/7. Yes, we will never have perfect rest while we are on this side of eternity, right? However, there comes a time where the witchcraft attacks need to subside so that you as a child of God can be able to lead a life that gives glory and honor to God without hindrance, so that you can serve God without hindrance. And I know, like I know, beloved, that is God's desire for us. So while God is setting the scene, setting the stage for the vindication, for the judgment, continue to walk in faith. Continue to hang on to God with dear life, because times of refreshing are definitely near as God is drawing the vindication to a close. I pray this message blesses you. Till the next video.